Hey everybody, it's Eddie J on Crypto. Hope you're having a good one. So there was a lot. There was so much in the Crypto Minute that I actually could not fit everything in, and I plan on covering it right here, right now. Let's get started with Powell. All right, so Jerome Powell gets on a panel yesterday in Barcelona, and he's speaking, and the markets have a bad reaction to what he's saying, including the crypto market, right? And I'm sitting back and I'm going, what the hell is wrong with you people? He did not say anything enlightening. He did not say anything that was out of pocket. He literally was just repeating what he said during his press conference last week. So we already knew that we were going to see at least 2 more rate increases. He said so. So why are you freaking out now? We already know that, he thinks that Bitcoin has staying power, which basically means, cryptos have staying power. We already knew that. He said that already. He also said that that we need better regulation. We know this already. Why are you people losing your minds? While all of those people were losing their minds, it escaped everybody. Well, not everybody, but escaped a lot of people that MicroStrategy dropped $347 million to buy more Bitcoin. Yeah. That's called not paying attention to what people are actually doing. So while everybody was looking over here, not a lot of people were looking over there and paying attention to what was actually going on. Again, Powell did not say anything out of it, not say anything we didn't already know. There was no reason for that drop. Well, unless you were expecting the drop, because 9 times out of 10, whenever the man speaks, whether he's saying something positive or negative, market takes a hit. That's just the way the markets have been trained. And so now what happens, man, this is not a good looking shirt. Sorry, guys, but don't worry about how I look. Worry about what I'm saying and what I'm doing. Nothing out of pocket, nothing we didn't already know. It is what it is. Stop freaking out. Right now, introducing buying opportunity. There's a little dip. I'm taking advantage of it. I don't know about you, but that's what I like because I see larger market, upturn. Now, Prime Trust, tiny little thing, took a hit, and it's causing. I'm expecting the ripples to continue for a little bit, but I'm not. I don't know that I can even actually call them ripples, right? You drop a pebble in, causes ripples, but they're so tiny that they fade away real fast. I think that's what's going on right now. So Swan, another crypto company, was able to get their digital assets out in time. Unfortunately, Coinbits was not, and they had to suspend operations. I don't know if they'll be able to resume operations, but they're having problems. Again, this is why you should be paying attention to how you want to actually secure your digital assets. For me, because I have a more secure mind in what I'm doing, I take a non-custodial approach, meaning I control my digital assets, my keys, my crypto. Other people might not have that and choose, I'm going to use an exchange. Good. Use an exchange, use a wallet. That's fine. Understand how those exchanges work, understand how those wallets work so you can be safe. So take Atomic Wallet. Atomic Wallet is a very popular wallet. Guess what? They had a $100 million breach, and they have yet to say what happened. How did they get breached? Instead, what they did was, upgrade their security infrastructure, not saying anything. Oh, no, nothing to see over here. I pay attention to that. I pay broad attention to what's going on with the wallets that are out there, how they're, and how they play into what my grand scheme of things is going to be. So when you're looking at wallets, understand how they work, how many breaches have they had, if any, but pay attention. How many users do they have? What coins do they have? There are a whole bunch of factors that go into what wallets you should use according to how you operate. Start doing your own research so you can get better at that. All right. Now, talking about wallets, here's Ledger. Ledger had, was smart. Somebody told them to shut the heck up and stop talking about things, after that huge debacle over their new security, feature, their new, key feature. Yeah. All right. I still don't know what's going on with that. I haven't heard anything much about it. I would have to go to the website and do all that, but I don't use Ledger anymore. So, well, technically, I still have Ledger, right? I still have the devices, and you can't. I don't think you can move. Technically, I don't think it's difficult to move 100% of your crypto off of a wallet just because of the mathematical calculations that happen. So that's just a thing. But I don't really, I have other wallets that I'm leveraging right now. But they introduced a new institutional trading platform called TradeLink, right? And they've got, some heavy hitters on there. Huobi, Wintermute, Coinsquare, Crypto.com. They're all a part of the network. So that's something to pay attention to. And yes, I said it was an institutional trading platform. However, you should be paying attention. Why? Because it demonstrates that there's more infrastructure being built. Pay attention. Pay attention. All right? Now, BlackRock, I did not realize there was a small thing, I guess it's not small. There's a thing inside BlackRock's spot Bitcoin ETF or Bitcoin spot ETF, however you say it. You know what I mean? That says they will do surveillance sharing. It's actually a security feature. It's nothing to be afraid about. But it addressed a concern that the regulators had. Well, ARK Invest's original application did not have that. So they got their hands on that application and said, "Oh, that's a good idea," and amended their application to do the same thing. Ha! So basically what it means is that they're going to share surveillance information with the exchanges that they're doing business with, right? So they're doing business with, a foreign exchange, and they're doing business with a U.S. exchange, most likely Coinbase, duh. And that way there's surveillance going on and, it's all good. Everything's safe. That's the whole point of it. But do you see how BlackRock has so much money and is regulated, and they said, "Oh, we see what you're talking about. We'll come up with a solution for that and we'll address it." ARK Invest says, "Oh, that's a good idea. Glad somebody caught that. We will incorporate that." Here's what I think is going to happen. I think there's a good chance that ARK Invest gets told no on August 13th. But I think there's a bigger chance that they get told yes. If they get told yes, floodgates, that's it. It's over. Game over. Floodgates are just going to happen because that would mean that most likely BlackRock gets it and everybody else gets it. Done. So August 13th is currently the decision date the SEC gave them. All eyes on August 13th, 10 days before my birthday. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I think that could be a good thing. And like I said, if they get a yes, you are going to see an explosion in the market bigger than we've probably seen in a while, because everybody's going to want to get involved. And I think Bitcoin just takes off after that. Now, KuCoin used to be a safe haven for those that wanted to get their fiat into digital assets without having to worry about giving away their identity and all that other good stuff. That's going away. KuCoin is about to introduce KYC onto their exchange. Why? Should not be a surprise. SEC going after everybody. This is one of the reasons, obviously, that they want to go after people, go after companies. They're filling that hole. Frankly, it should have been there to begin with, but they did what they did. So KuCoin is going to stop being a safe haven fairly soon. So if you're using KuCoin and that's why, you better do what you got to do, because all of that is going to go away. Now, I haven't read everything. I do not know if it's going to be, retrospective, right? Meaning that they're going to look at everybody that's there and they say, okay, now we got to know who you are. Binance did that. So I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen with KuCoin. So everybody that has an account there right now that's sort of anonymous, they're probably going to have to show it. So I can imagine that you're probably going to see fairly decent amount of outflow for those that really do want to remain anonymous, and it'll go most likely to, privately held wallets. So I'm going to be paying attention to that because I think that's really big news. On the good news front, Shiba Inu is going to be traded on one of Japan's largest, I guess, financial institutions, SBI Group, on their trading platform. That's actually really big news. Want to know what else is big news? For Shiba Inu, specifically, one of Japan's hottest cryptos. They're on one exchange, it is the most popular crypto. So, yeah, more big things going on with Shiba Inu because it's an actual popular and used crypto. There are reasons why people do not call Shiba Inu a meme coin anymore. This is one of the reasons why. It has use cases, it has legs, it has a reason to exist. And they created it. Yes, it started off as a meme coin. And then people got smart and said, hey, how about we do something with this? Yeah. Pay attention, folks. Something else that we should be paying attention to. Coinbase. Coinbase responded back to the SEC's lawsuit against them. You want to know what they said? You have no purview over what we're doing. Because the coins that you listed, you have no purview over those coins. That is huge. Huge. So I'm sitting back and I'm just going, wow, shots fired. Because the SEC has to respond to that. The SEC has to respond to whether or not they actually have purview. They're going, whether it's in another court filing or in court itself, they're going to have to respond. When I say bold move, chef's kiss to Coinbase. What? Awesome move. Awesome move. Anyway, you know what we should do? We should go over the numbers. And, like I said, numbers weren't beautiful. Let me just refresh this. Let's get it to the right size. Boom. Alrighty. So on the bad news side, goes only up to here because again, my 5% rule wave squeaks in at 5% negative. It was yesterday too. So should be paying attention to that. Is there anybody else that we're paying attention to over here? No. Any moves over here in the bottom? Not really. If you're down this low, you're really just moving laterally. I do like Gala. It's one of my favorite coins. Looking over here, Helium is up 16%. Wow. I have no faith in Helium right now, but they're up 16%. Still, wow. Right? Solana is up 10%. Another big wow. Like, holy moly. Who else is on here that I'm paying attention to? Bitcoin Cash. Again, I keep telling people, there are so many people that have like no love for Bitcoin Cash. And I think it's just, because there's Bitcoin and here's Bitcoin Cash. I think that's really why. But it's moving. I mean, you cannot deny at being within the top 25 coins anywhere. A 4% move is a big deal only because it proves whatever you say doesn't matter. It's got staying power. That's what I'm paying attention to. Stack's another one that moved a little bit. Again, this is under 4%, but I'm paying attention to not just the amount that it's moving, but the swing over days, right? That's something else that I'm paying attention to. Stellar is on the move. That's all right. That's not bad. Aptos had been down. Injective, is up a little bit more. Aptos is up a little bit more. So those are things that I'm paying attention to. It's not just, I don't just look at numbers and go, ooh, that's a good number. I'm looking for that delta. What was the sway? What has that been? Right. So most of the time you'll see 24 hours, 24, within the hour, 24 hours, 7 days. But you kind of want those micro moves. What have been the micro moves in between? And remember, those are also rolling numbers, right? So those are things I pay attention to. On the big board, you can actually see, Bitcoin is up well above. Now, yesterday it hit 29,000. It hit, just below 30,000. And right now it's up above 30,000, up above 35, which is 30,651. That's actually newsworthy. ETH, 1867, not bad. 234 for BNB. Elliot, you like that? 234. Solana is up. Like I said, Solana is up big. That's why you're seeing that deep green right there. Matic is up to 63 cents. Remember, yesterday I think it had gone down to as low as 60 or 61 cents. So that's actually a good move for Matic. I'm expecting Matic to explode very soon. It's doing poorly this year, like ridiculously poorly. It's painful to watch. But they're a part of that, that fabric, right? They're a part of that fabric, that infrastructure fabric. Everything's built, not everything, but most of everything is built on Polygon. Scalability, speed, efficient costs, all of that, Polygon. Pay attention to that. Pay attention to that. XRP is at 47 cents in the red. Not happy about it. Doge is at 6.3 cents. Not happy about it, but it is what it is. But pay attention to these numbers. It's actually very interesting. DeFi Llama, 56 billion, basically moving sideways. We won't see anything until everything starts to go up. So again, July, what is it? July 26th, we'll see, another 25 basis point move. To be expected, people. Stop flipping out. It's already to be expected. It's already baked in. People lost their minds, and I'm like, all you did was create buying opportunities for others that are actually paying attention. The fear and greed index, we're at 54, so we're right in between. We're right in the middle. We had been seriously greedy, and now we're dead straight in the middle between greed and neutrality, being neutral. Neutrality. That was dumb. Let's see. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun today. You see, when you're looking at the big board, green straight across for Bitcoin. Wow. You don't even see that for Ethereum, but Ethereum is up on the year, right? They're up on the year, up on the day. That's not bad. And again, like I told you before, Polygon is painful to watch. Just below, they're not in the green for the year. Now, for me, I'm thinking that could be a really good thing because they're going to go up big. Think about where they were before. They were above $1. They were well above $1. Matic was well above $1. And I'm sitting back and I'm saying to myself, that's almost a 100% move. Right? So if you say they dropped by 50%, I mean, look at it, 90 days, it's down 41.85%. It can easily double. It's had that kind of a swing. That's what I want you to pay attention to. To me, that is a serious opportunity. A serious opportunity. All right. I will say this. I'm not a fan of Solana. Solana's been moving very well. It's up 75.68% on the year. I'm just waiting for the next bad news to hit. I'm so wary about Solana, but if I look at it in terms of investment, it's been a solid investment. For me personally, I need to pay attention to what I think of as an investment versus what I think of as a technology. Something I can actually leverage and use on a regular basis. And there's a difference with Solana versus other opportunities out there. So as a technology, I don't want to use it, but as an investment, yeah, I probably should. It's been moving and it's a heavy mover. And when everything pops off, Solana is going to be one of those that takes off along with the whole market, and it'll move in major fashion. Anyway, this is Eddie J on crypto. I hope you like what I'm doing. If you like it, drop me a note. Just let me know. I have a lot of friends out there that are dropping me love. I love it. Thank you so much. Tells me that, the research that we're doing over here is, valued. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. Have a good one. Bye-bye.